The building is so beautiful and is a way for those who pray in it to feel closer to God. It really is a beautiful architectural testament to El Paso Jews staking a claim here. I think participating in this effort will bring a lot of joy to people because they can say, my parents were involved in this. My mother was the president of Sisterhood. My father served on the board. They were a part of this, and this would provide an opportunity for people who might not live in El Paso to be part of this congregation. And I would encourage them to be involved.
So far, we are about $330,000 shy of raising a total of $10 million, which I think is remarkable for this small community. The money is going in two different directions. Part of it is for the building renovation, and we're also enriching our endowment fund. The endowment fund is so important because it will ensure Temple's continuity and continuation into future generations. It's a wonderful community, and once people get involved, they realize how wonderful it is.
60 years ago, our relatives came forward and decided this was something they wanted to do to raise funds for this particular site, and it's pay it forward. It's now our turn to make those sacrifices and contribute to a very worthy cause to make certain that future generations of El Pasoans have a temple to attend and to be thankful for.
What we provide through the renovation for the next generation instills the importance, the love, in what the congregation can be for them as well. It's preserving our past because that is who we are and what made us, but making it a place for future generations that can have what we had growing up.
You know, it's very interesting, in looking back through some of the archives of the congregation, we're finding that when the congregation first formed 125 years ago, they went through very similar thinking, and then as it moved into its first building, the documents that still survive show there were very similar conversations and problems and discussions then, and when it moved to its second building, and then when it moved to this building. So over the 125 years or so, as the congregation has evolved, we've gone through this cycle, and what we're doing is not really reinventing, we're just repeating what's been done in the past. We're really far along in the process. It's taken us a long time to get here. The fundraising has been remarkably successful. We've raised a lot of money. The project is feasible and is doable within the budget that we have, but that would require us to eliminate or not to do a few features of the building, of the renovation, that really are the wow items, must-dos, the should-dos, and the wanna-dos. There are some of those wanna-dos that would really make this building much more useful to future generations, and we want to accomplish those now. You can't do a project like this every 10 years. This is a generational project, and so we do need a little more money to do that. We'll encourage those who have already donated to reach a little deeper and give a little bit more. If we could raise just about 20% more than we have, we would be able to do all of these ideas that are out there. So our forefathers had the vision to recognize that in the Old West, when El Paso was first starting, the streets were dirt. People drove covered wagons or drove wagons pulled by horses. And they had the vision then to realize that if they built a building, the congregation would come to it. And if they built a congregation, the people would come and fill the congregation. And that went on in each of the various generations. And we're committed to that idea now, that by making these changes, we'll make this building open and available to the new ways that the next generation is going to use it in ways that we don't even think about today. Services, religious services may continue to take place in their present form, or in new forms, or in more forms. And we just want to make a building that supports that and is ready for our children and our grandchildren and their children.